Welcome friends, it is that time of year again where I sit down and make a video kind of just reflecting on my last year on YouTube. This is my 8th year on YouTube. 8 years. So that means it's my 8th time making one of these videos, and honestly it feels like this past year has gone by so fast, and it just feels like super recent that I made my 7-year video. Probably because I actually made it late, and so yeah. But I did start my channel in October 2013, so yeah, let's just talk about my last year on YouTube, how it's been, and plans for the future. Okay, I wrote some notes of stuff that I wanted to talk about in this video, and the very first thing I wrote down when I was started thinking about what to talk about in this video, I wrote, what have I done this year? I don't know about you, but it kind of feels like that. 2021 feels like even more of a mess than 2020 somehow. I don't know how that happened. But when I actually thought hard about it, there has been a lot of stuff that has happened this year to talk about. So the first thing to note is that this year I hit 200,000 subscribers. I'm currently at 203,000, which is very exciting. I hit that 200k number in August 2021, which is a little over 3 years after I hit 100,000 and got my silver play button. Unfortunately, YouTube did not give you any sort of award for 200,000. The next big milestone is 1 million. So we are, according to current data, many years away from that. It's funny, I always look back on the last year's video when I make one of these to sort of remind myself of what I talked about then. And it's also sort of like, just a point in time, so I can remember what I did after it, what I did before it, etc. And in that video, I talked about how I felt like my growth on YouTube had been super slow that year, but then when I actually looked at the numbers, it wasn't as slow as I thought. This year, I also feel like my growth has been slow, and when I looked at the numbers, it is as slow as I thought, maybe even slower. I grew my channel by about 20,000 subscribers in the last year, and that is actually the slowest year of growth that I've had since my 3rd year on YouTube. I'm trying not to panic about that because I am very happy and grateful to have the subscribers that I do, and to know that I can upload a video and that several thousand people will watch it is fantastic. But it is easy to get caught up in the numbers and compare to your past self, especially when you make videos like this, literally comparing to past years. I guess I do worry a little bit that my channel is reaching its peak and that we are at peak marketing design interest, but I don't know. Then I still find people who comment and say they just came across my channel and it's the type of content they were looking for. And so I have hope that there is more room for growth out there. We shall see, I don't know. Like I said, it means a lot to me that I do have people watching my videos still after 8 years on this platform. The fact that people are still interested in anything that I have to say is quite frankly a miracle. To be fair on this, I did take quite an extended summer break off making videos. I uploaded 39 videos in the last year, which I do intend to upload weekly, so that is obviously not the weekly amount. But part of that was a purposeful break that I took. I wanted to take a break over summer to focus on the 2nd season of Inside Marketing Design, which I'll talk about in a second. Also to focus on writing my book, which did not end up happening. But yeah, just in general, I think I've felt more exhausted this year than I did in 2020, which I wasn't expecting. But yeah, there's something about the prolongedness, I don't think that's a word, of the pandemic that has really got me feeling more tired this year than it did last, when I felt like I was running on adrenaline a lot of the time and channeling anxiety into creating things, doing stuff. Whereas this year I'm just I just want to do nothing. Something that I did do a lot more of this year than last, because it was fairly new, I guess, is Twitch streams about design. This time last year, I was just starting my channel and I was mostly streaming some little games that I was playing. I was starting to stream a little bit of personal design work as I was working on the branding of my Twitch channel. But this year, I have leapt straight into streaming my real work that I do for my company as creative director at ConvertKit. I streamed the design process for our homepage. I've streamed building Webflow sites for ConvertKit, and I have freaking loved it. It has been so fun to essentially co-work alongside people through a Twitch stream, and I'm really grateful to work somewhere where I can actually share real work that I'm doing. That's what I personally find interesting, is to see people solving real world problems. I think theory and advice is all well and good, but seeing in real time, in real life, how someone solves design problems for a job is super valuable. And so I'm really happy that I've been able to start doing that. I want to do that more, definitely going into like the next year on YouTube. And I think I actually might start doing those streams on YouTube itself. I seriously have come to love streaming though, and like looking for opportunities to stream. What do you think, Nora? Do you like streaming? 2021 has been my second year of having Figma as my channel sponsor too. I am just unbelievably grateful that this partnership has gone on for so long, you know, and that Figma still see the value in supporting my channel. As you know, I use Figma like every day as part of my work. If I'm not designing myself, I'm giving feedback to other designers in Figma. And yeah, they're just great as a company. So I super appreciate their support. It allows me to pay for editing of the videos. It like covers the costs there, which is a big like way that I'm able to keep producing videos alongside my full-time job, is having editing help. So thank you, Figma. Please everyone check out Figma if you haven't already, because they're great. What else did I want to talk about? Well, something new I tried this year, especially when I noticed the channel growth like, you know, slowing to a halt, was I tried YouTube Shorts. I'd heard other YouTubers go on about how like Shorts is the key to growth. This is how you can like, I don't know, get a bunch of views and get your channel in front of more people. And I thought, okay, maybe I should actually try with this while the platform, you know, YouTube Shorts part of the platform is still new and it's not oversaturated yet, like Instagram Reels really is now. So I tried it. I made a bunch of shorts. I didn't count exactly how many, but yeah, there were a lot of them that I made cutting down past videos, and it went okay. Like it got some good feedback that people, you know, enjoyed seeing the more snippet short style of content, but it definitely did not have the desired effect. And I don't know if I would say it was something that was worth my time in the end, but I guess I'm glad I tried it because, you know, now I know. And then thinking about what I want to do more of in the future, so as well as more design streams, like I already said, I also want to make more vlogs. And I know I've heard from a lot of you watching that vlogs are what you enjoy watching too. They're what I enjoy watching on YouTube. Like that's the most common video I'll click on, is just a vlog of someone's regular everyday life. I don't know why, but I always think when it comes to vlogging for myself, that I'm like, what is actually going to be different or special about this? You know, I spend a lot of time in this room right here with this cat sitting right next to me a lot of the time. And I don't know, I guess I just worry that that is boring for people. But then I also watch a lot of vlogs of people just going about their normal everyday routines. So yeah, I don't know. I want to try and do that more this year because I do believe in making the kind of content that you yourself enjoy watching. Are you done? Oh yeah, I didn't go back to talking about inside marketing design. So last year, that was a series that I launched on this channel. It was my like pandemic project that I kicked off as that like way to channel all the unknown and all the anxiety into it. And I really still love it as a series. And so I definitely wanted to make a season 2, but this year I have put inside marketing design onto its own channel. So if you have been missing those videos, then head on over and subscribe to the Inside Marketing Design YouTube channel, because that's where they all are. And I mean, I'm biased, but I do think I've really stepped up the quality level of season 2, both in like my interviewing skills, the questions that I ask, the companies that we're featuring. You should definitely go check it out. I think that you'll really like it if you enjoy my marketing design content. I was also super proud to have landed Webflow as a sponsor for that season to help, again, like cover the editing costs of it mostly, because again, it is like really time consuming to edit all this content. And so, well, bye Nora. Being able to outsource it has been super helpful, and it's been the way that I can actually keep producing it. Now I'm just sitting next to an empty cat bed for no reason. I think that's it. I think that's all that I have to share for now. It's been, feels like a weird old year on YouTube, but I'm still happy to be making videos, happy to be having new people join the channel, seeing new people commenting. I just love having an outlet to share my work with you, right? To share, I would say that I share my professional life, not so much the like stuff I do on the side, but yeah, being able to share my work and share my ideas and my processes, things I'm learning with you means a lot. And thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being here, especially if you're someone who is, I don't know, maybe seen one of these videos before, because that means you've been around for a while. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me. I guess I'll sign off here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being interested in my YouTube journey, as well as all the design stuff. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.